And welcome to Eyewitness News at noon. I'm Julia Moffett. Thanks so much for joining us. Some new coronavirus testing sites are opening across central Indiana. This as we're learning that 7 more people in Indiana have died. There have also been more than 64,000 Hoosiers tested. This as the VA Medical Center opened drive-through testing today. The hospital is taking samples and then sending them to the state health department's lab for analysis. But this testing is not open to the public. You do have to be a VA patient and get an order for a test for a VA provider. They will also ask those attending a series of questions, though they are asking for you to have patience because this could take some time. And the president announced Sunday that he'll use the Defense Production Act to force manufacturing of more testing swabs. He insists testing is up to each state.
You can't have it both ways. Testing is a local thing.
That's just delusional to be making statements like that.
Vice President Mike Pence led a conference call with the nation's governors this morning to address testing, and the Senate could act as early as today on $250 billion for the Paycheck Protection Program, offering more loans to small businesses. And a reminder that state health officials, along with Governor Eric Holcomb, will hold their daily briefing today at 2:30. Today, the governor is expected to talk more about the extension of the stay-at-home order until May 1st. You can watch that live right here on Channel 13. And many states are looking to reopen their economies amid the coronavirus crisis. Some leaders say it's critical to get people back to work. But as NBC's Sam Brock tells us, others worry it could put lives at risk.
Florida beaches that have been empty for weeks are once again crowded with surfers and sun worshipers, jump-starting a nationwide conversation about the right time to reopen the economy.
This can be the beginning of the pathway back to normal life, but please respect and follow these limitations.
In Duval County, a beach reopen order requires social distancing and comes with limited hours. Still, it prompted a nearby beach commissioner to tweet, "This move is so dumb that I had to make sure it wasn't fake news." A banner flying over Miami Beach pleaded for its sandy shores to follow suit and come back, but the Miami-Dade mayor has already said not so fast.
I want to stress that no orders will be lifted as yet.
In Texas, state parks are opening back up today, with the governor dangling the possibility of retail businesses on Friday, but just with pickup options. A few farmers markets in Seattle are back up and running as well, with strict new measures in place. Governors from the hard-hit tri-state area announcing boatyards and marinas can operate for personal use with social distancing and sanitization rules. Parts of North Carolina and California are also reopening beaches with restrictions to mixed reviews.
I think people are going to start abusing the privilege.
The tug of war between business and safety intensifying.
We're wrecking our economy for something that I feel isn't as dangerous as it's put out there.
A new NBC News Wall Street Journal poll just out found that almost 60% of respondents think that states should keep the restrictions in place that they're using right now to fight the pandemic. This is the Florida governor has convened a task force to reopen the economy that's meeting today through the rest of the week. In Miami Beach, Sam Brock, NBC News.
Governor Holcomb extended the stay-at-home order to May 1st. He wants to start reopening things in early May, but hasn't given a hard date just yet. The president wants people getting back to work soon, and protesters across the country this weekend, including here in Indianapolis, argued restrictions should be relaxed now. But a new poll from NBC News and the Wall Street Journal shows nearly 60% of voters are concerned loosening stay-at-home orders too soon will cause more coronavirus deaths. And although there is plenty of talk about when to reopen businesses, they also have to think about how to do it. That includes restaurants that already made a lot of changes to adapt with carry-out only orders. Businesses like Mashcraft Brewing in Indianapolis are carefully planning for the day guests will be welcomed back inside. Part owner Andrew Kastner says the environment must be safe.
There's not a desperation on our end to rush this, and we have no interest in pushing quickly, like some unfortunately are pushing for a quick resolution to this, because we don't want this to then have to rubber band back and us be in the same position come the fall.
Kastner says the key is to take time and, above all, stay safe. The Marion County Treasurer's Office announced that it will waive transaction fees for online check property tax payments through May 11th. The waiver is part of an effort to protect taxpayers and employees by reducing the need for in-person transaction. You can go to the Treasurer's Office website to enter your bank account information and make a no-contact payment at no extra cost. Credit and debit card transactions will still incur a transaction fee.